So Monday the 20th, and we've got Venus going into Aries, the Sun's going into, well, it's gone into Pisces. We're in Pisces season officially. I'm going to do a card for each sign, starting with Aries, moving through to Pisces, time-stamped in the description box. Valentine joins us. She's asleep, but she's ready for it. She's here for it. Grab yourself a drink. Let's go. Okay, Aries. What do we need to know? I'm going to do a love card as well. So we're going to get a major arcana each and a love card each. Ooh. So Aries, you've got Venus going into your sign. When you've got Venus in your sign, it's like having a cloak of popularity. So you may not be able to act, well, actually people do often throw compliments your way, literally as well. But it's just like a sort of magnetism. So enjoy it. If you're single and you're looking for love, you know, get your disco pants on, get out there, make the most of it. Because honestly, it's like you can't do anything wrong, okay? You get the Hanged Man, Neptune energy. Now, of course, Neptune is to do with Pisces. It's to do with things like glamour and photography and film and lighting and dreams. It's a very dreamlike state. You can see here that the person is, they're kind of, I can't speak today, I know what's wrong with me, Aries. They're quite happy to be there, okay? They're happy to be there. They want to be doing what they're doing. But at the same time, there's a sense of being suspended. You're going to be feeling like your rockets are kind of on and you want to press forward with something. And of course, after this, it is Aries season in a month's time. So you're going to, you start waking up. It's a bit like spring. Think of yourself at the moment that you're pushing through the ground, but you haven't yet actually flowered. Okay. So you're going to get this feeling, and maybe about relationships, or I think for most of you, it is relationships, that you've got this push to go forward, the sap is rising, let's go. And then there's just this sense of the universe going, just a minute, just a cotton picking minute, just hang on a little bit, cool your jets, which is not natural for you, okay? You could be dealing with water sign people, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm just looking down at the symbolism. It's so beautiful, isn't it, with that sun and the moon on the card. So yeah, you could be dealing with water sign people. You could be dealing with all matters that are emotional and Neptunian. Okay. Let's have a love card. These are Crystal Banner. What are they? Price of Love Oracle. And I very much feel like this one is for you. Ooh. What's this all about? You get grief and sadness. There is something here. It ain't over till it's over. And that's not a very Aries thing. As in most Aries I know, right? If it's over, it's over. There's not much going back to an Aries. They're probably not going to be interested. You don't tend to sort of, you're not like a dog that goes back to the vomit in the park. Not going to happen. But there's something here, this unfinished business. And it could literally just be karmic unfinished business about an ex. Don't react to anything, okay? Just let the next, I would say, we've got a new moon in Pisces, haven't we? So we've got that energy. It can be quite an emotional energy. Let the emotions swim all over you and they will settle on their own, okay? If you react, I think you're asking for trouble. Leave me a comment, Aries, because I'm extremely interested to know. Okay, Taurus. Oh, that was exciting. Hi Taurus, what do we need to know for you? So we're doing a major arcana for you, and we're doing a love card from Crystal Banner. Taurus, 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 Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Nice. Okay, Taurus, you get the Chariot. So this card is associated with Cancerian energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancerian, but also you're dealing with issues to do with home, to do with family, to do with nurturing and how you're protected, how you protect others, how you're looking after things and how you're looking after people, okay? there's a sense in which you're going to be required, I think, to take care of your own. And this may mean making sure that your kind of home is secure, you know, in a very basic way, but more emotionally, making sure your emotional base is secure. Sometimes when we've got the Chariot, we are a bit thrown between two different things, a decision between two different people, or hot and cold, or do we do this and do we do that? And there's a feeling, overall feeling of, it's not now. I don't think you're going to need to make a choice now, but I feel like choices are being created now that you will have to make probably in Aries season in a month's time. So just watch as things polarize and think to yourself, I'm going to have to decide what to do about that. But that is for next month's me to decide what to do, okay? We had this with Aries. I wouldn't be in a rush to make a decision, but decisions are forming about your security, your emotional security, possibly your financial security, anything to do with your security. Now, you are fixed earth, Taurus, so security should be quite important to you one way or another. Let's have a look at the love card you get. Oh, this is a weird one. You get Saudade. I can never pronounce this, okay? Saudade. This is about the missing piece of something being really obvious, and that also a gap in something, and this is a bit weird, is still something. A bit like not making a decision is still making a decision, okay? So I think what's going to happen with you over the next kind of couple of weeks, or until I don't know, I've got bits of chocolate biscuit on that card. In the next couple of weeks, is that something that has been missing from the picture is going to emerge. And then I think you're going to be able to actually make the decision on which way you go on something. At the moment, it's still just forming, okay? Oof, that was interesting. Leave me a comment, Taurus. I can't speak today for some reason, but leave me a comment. Let me know how that resonates. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. What do we need to know for lovely Geminis? Gemini, you get the Hermit. Now, when we have a new moon in Pisces, we can often, and also we're in Pisces season, here we are. Pisceans, you know, mutable like you are, so love the change and the flux and the flow of the waves, you know, and doing my folk woman dancing. This is how us Pisceans, this is how we see the world. It's like this. It's a whole kind of type situation. It's not the way that Gemini normally is, because Gemini is normally moving around, sort of this way, that way, forwards, backwards, all over the place. The Hermit is putting you more in Pisces mode. It's asking you to stay a bit still. And it doesn't mean literally, you know, park your ass and don't move, although if you do fancy that, change is as good as a rest, and a rest is as good as a change, so get your elasticated trousers on and get stuck in. There's something here about looking within, staying still enough to see what you need to see, and the universe wants you to see something, okay? I'm just going to close this curtain because the sun... See, I'm now revealing to you my own elasticated trousers. There you go. I have several pairs. The universe wants you to stay still long enough to see something. And it's enlightenment. It's always about the lamp, okay? And the Hermit kind of lives in the cave and spends that time there until they see what they need to see. So this could be through you doing tarot, contemplation, medication, I was going to say. Obviously, hello? I don't know what moved there, something moved. Obviously, you know, I know nothing about medication and I'm not a doctor, I'm not recommending it. I was trying to say meditation, but read it as you will. To get you to a place where you can look within. It's not something us mutable signs enjoy, but at the same time, it's kind of needed. So, okay. Let's have a love card for you. Ooh. nice. Crystal banner, price of love, you get romance. Gorgeous card, lovely energy, and the energy of literally what it says, it's romance. It's dating, putting yourself out there, putting yourself forward, the opportunity, and weird, this is weird, the opportunity for romance comes by staying still for you. And that could point to like internet dating or something like that. But either way, that's a very nice card to get. And this is quite a challenging love deck, actually. So you've scored. Leave me a comment, Gemini. Let me know how it resonates. Do come and join the Gem Stars. That's my membership. And leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Let me live through you. And let me know if you've got any decent elasticated trousers, because I'm always up for a lead on those. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer. Cancer, you get the Lovers. Lovers. So, when you get the Lovers, of course, there's an element of the choice involved. Gemini energy, the twins energy, duality, two things, two people, two situations, two ways to go, two different turnings, a junction. We have, of course, the new moon in Pisces, which for you is a very delicious energy because you're a water sign. It's a sister sign to you. So I think you're going to be catching the feels, which is nothing new for a Cancerian, of course. We're all about, as water signs, catching the feels. But those feels ultimately are going to want you to choose something. And I don't think this is going to come up for you until we move into Aries. But over the next month, watch that choice evolve, okay? And you're just going to be an observer for a while, but eventually you will need to jump either side of the fence. Interesting. Someone's just started drilling in the street. Those of you that watch my dailies will know that this happens. And it's that sod with the bloody thing, you know, that angle grinder. Okay. Ooh. Love card you get is Shattered. This is to do with your peace being shattered about something. When you get that, it doesn't necessarily, I know that like broken glass never looks that attractive, but it also means that an illusion is shattered. And I feel like for some of you, this is something evolving over the next month. When we get into Aries season on the 20th of March, people feel a lot more like, what can I do now? I'm going to move forward. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make that decision. Your decision will be quite strong when you make it, but at the moment it's in the making. Okay, so observe the feelings, and Cancerians observe feelings all the time. You're not rash to move forward. Just observe them, put them in the bank, and then you'll be ready to move towards the 20th of March. Okay, thank you, lovely Cancerians. Okay, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. It's weird because I shuffled, but I knew you were going to get a card that someone else had. So Aries got this one. You also get the Hanged Man, which is a card asking you to contemplate something. You may find your situation appears to be stuck, if you're thinking of it in the negative sense, but at least suspended in some way, where you're thinking, why is this not moving? Why are they not saying anything? Why are they not coming forward? Why, despite all my best Leonine fixed fire efforts, is this seeming to like slip through my fingers slightly? Embrace this energy. If you can do something physical like yoga or meditation or something that keeps you in the still, all the better, because you're meeting that energy head on. But otherwise, it's just a case of almost going against your own type. Leo is a very go-getting sign. This is a sit down and do nothing command, okay? But you will get a lot of enlightenment from it. And if you can put yourself in the right posture, the right framework, you'll get even more. Ooh. The love card you get is about the ego. So you may be dealing with a power struggle with somebody at the moment, either romantically or in any other relationship. And normally a Leo would be very upfront, say their piece, whatever. Hang back, say nothing, observe everything, and let them come to you. Oof. Leo, leave me a comment. I'm very intrigued by that. Thank you very much. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay. Ooh. I like this card. Oh, it's weird because I'm using the Ansata Tarot and it actually associates this card with you. It has the weirdest things, but that little symbol there is Virgo, interestingly. Okay, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's earthy and the Empress is very earthy. It's also, let me just look at this. Mercury, oh, of course, Mercury is one of your rulers. Okay, so we've got Mercury and we've got new moon energy, which is nice because we're in the new moon and it's a new moon in your opposite sign of Pisces. Something is going to flip you into your Piscean side. This has been happening to you for a little while, actually. And Virgo and Pisces, I'm a Pisces, you're a Virgo, we flit into each other's sides. It's something that I think assists us in having like more than a one-dimensional personality, we hope. So you're going to go into your more mystical side. I'm feeling High Priestess energy. I'm feeling downloads, dreams, coincidences, happenstance, serendipity, all of that weird stuff, which you might associate more with Pisces, but actually Virgo is very good at dipping into and handling and experiencing. So something that you've been thinking about lately, or someone that you've been thinking about lately, there are moves being made in the 5D that are going to come through to you in surprising ways. So write down your dreams, but also request with the new moon energy, request what you want to happen, request what you want to manifest, because you very much have the ability to make it so. Okay? Let's have a love card for you. Yes! Synchronicity. And it matches my nail varnish. Look at that. I mean, it's a beaut, isn't it? For crying out loud. She did such a good job this time. Oh. Okay. Synchronicity. I don't even need to say more. The white feather, whatever it is, a song, it's coming your way. Okay? Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates, Virgo. Okay, Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Libra. What do we need to know for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Libra. You. Oh, nice. Libra, you get the star. I mean, this is literally gorgeous energy. It's also Venus energy, which of course is associated with you. That is your ruler. This is about love and luck and all of those things people put on tea towels. Love, luck, light and all that kind of stuff. And I don't mean to trivialize it because my God, it's gorgeous. Look what the new moon can do for you. So look at some new moon rituals, and there's absolutely loads on Google and God knows where else. Don't make it fancy, but do wish for something. The star is the emotional wish card. It's literally when you see that kind of wishing on a star type, schmaltzy kind of energy, okay? Believe it. Believe you can make something happen and put it into action. Really, really important, okay? This is a feeling of magic. It's literally feeling like you're magical. So anything magical, any esoteric practices, anything you feel like that, you know, would be categorized under weird stuff for me, go for it. You can tell things from your dreams. You can wish things into being and don't settle. Wish for what you really want, okay? Oh, here's your love card. Oh my God. Oh my God, I've never seen that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Honestly, full disclosure, it's a rough love deck, this one. It's like, it can really like sock it to you. You got 2 divine cards. Soulmate recognition. I've literally never seen that card before. Look at the sparkles, and you've got sparkles. It's all about, and look at my nails. Literally sparkles. I know. Divine timing. Everybody wants to be you. Everybody wants to be you. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Come and join the Gem Stars. All of that good stuff. Check the description box. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Everybody wants to be you. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. 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 What do we need to know for Scorpio? What do we need to know for my lovely Scorpios? Ooh. I have to give you 2. I haven't given anybody else 2, but I'm just feeling. Okay, so you start with the Chariot, which is being tossed in 2 different directions. You know, do I do this? Do I do that? I feel like it's somewhat of a choice. So the new moon in Pisces, and it's a sister sign, a water sign for you, kicks off a choice. And a lot of people have had this. And it's not a choice that's immediately obvious. It's a choice that's kind of coming into being between now and about the 20th of March, when we move into Aries season, when you will act on that choice. So be the Scorpio that you are and gather your nuts while you may, okay? Get your information, get your ducks in a row. Then we have the Empress. And again, the Empress, of course, has all this delicious mercurial new moon energy. So Mercury, again, is about research. It's about information. It's about using your brain. And then the new moon is about manifesting stuff that you can actually create out of detail. Keep your eye on the detail of any situation you're involved in. I've never met a Scorpio that didn't, but it's even more important that you do, okay? Because it will come back later on when you have to make a decision. If this is to do with work, get everything, you know what it's like, get everything written down in a diary almost. Put dates to it and you can refer to it later. Oh, yes. And you get synchronicity. Someone else got this. So this is about luck, and it's about love, and it's about what you're not expecting, and the universe serves up to you anyway. And I'm getting that quote, the harder I work, the luckier I get. There's something about that in there that I don't quite understand. So please leave me a comment and help me to understand it, Scorpio. Thanks, Scorpio. Sagittarius. 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 Oh, nobody else has this one. Wow. These cards, the more you stare at them, so he's standing on Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself, in an infinity symbol, like you do. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of the details. So we have the sword, we've got the pentacle, we've got the cup, we've got the 4 suits of the tarot. Now, this is about your sun, because it's got the symbol of the sun on it. And the sun is about the individual, the sun sign, how you express yourself. And we've talked about this for a while, how you've been anchored, not so much anchored, held down. You know, like not sort of anchored feels more secure. You've had something sort of trying to sink you when you're naturally a very buoyant sign, you know, and we've talked about this, and the King of Swords has popped up quite a lot in your readings, and it could be government stuff, could be red tape, could be an actual person. It feels like you need to move, with this new moon, you need to move into your mutable Sagittarian lucky self and become the manifester and become the Magician, and take charge of where you're going next. And this is going to become more and more important, okay, as you go along. It's going to become much more a part of your daily life, as it was before, where you made decisions on the hoof and you used your hunches and all that kind of stuff, okay? Be more Sagittarian about it. I want to say be more dog, and I don't mean that you are a dog. I just mean that dogs can only be dogs and they're so good at that. You know, it's like, don't try and be a cat when you're a dog. Don't try and be unlucky when you're lucky. You're lucky. Be lucky. Believe it. You get connection. Love this card. Love connection. It can be karmic. It can be over a telephone. It can be kind of distance. But the thread is absolutely there. Love that. Thank you, Saggy. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we need to know for you? That one. Ooh. So weird. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, Capricorn, you get your opposite sign of Cancer for the moon, okay? You get this moon card. Now, of course, we have a new moon in Pisces. God, I forgot what it was then. I'm like, come on, Gemma. New moon in Pisces is a magical and beautiful and delicate flower of an energy. It's so nice. It's so Piscean and new and inventive, and you can manifest. It's very important for you to lean into your Cancerian side and to feel kind of, what am I looking for here? Feel the softer side. You know how Capricorn, you're very capable of doing things, and you can, you know, lead people to do things and organise things and all that kind of stuff. And everybody knows that, and Saturn does it, and it's all good. But this is about leaning into your romantic side, your softer side, your more feeling side, and actually being tender and vulnerable with yourself and asking yourself, what do I want next? And then putting it out there to the universe, because that's what a new moon in Pisces is all about. And it looks like you have an extra dollop of moon magic energy. Okay, so use it. Use it, Capricorn. Okay, what do we need to know? A love card. Ooh, hello. Love card. Yes, look. We get robotic. And this is it. I love all that sort of 1980s green on black type stuff. There's a need for you to come out of automatic pilot and sink down into heart territory. And it's not necessarily somewhere you feel completely comfortable, but it's somewhere you need to go. And the Pisces moon wants to take you there. Leave me a comment, Capricorn. Let me know how that resonates. Okay, Aquarius. 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 Ooh. Oh, yes. Aquarius, we've got a new moon in Pisces, and it is time. It's absolutely time for you to, I don't know, start something new. Sounds a little bit lame, and I mean a lot more than that, but I think the Aquarian readings that I've been doing recently have been quite difficult. And I think you've been in a place of restriction for some reason. And also notice here, it's this kind of sword here. And I feel like I've been saying to you for the longest time as well that you need some epiphany. You need like a mental like cracking of the egg so that you can find something out which will give you fresh ground. And here it is, okay? But don't be afraid if it hasn't happened yet to ask for it from the universe with the new moon energy, because that is what new moons are all about. Putting it out there to the universe that you want something. that you really want something, because I feel like there's something or someone that you really want, okay? And sometimes we're afraid to even give voice to it. We think, I'll ask for the second best thing, all right? I won't, you know, put it right out there. Put it out there. Just put it out there, okay? Let's have a love card for you. Fool is gorgeous though, because it's like you're turning over a new leaf. Yeah, you get patience as your card. This is something that's been going on for a while. It's not going to happen overnight, and the Fool card represents Aries, and Venus does go into Aries today, which I think is very good for you. But wait till the sun follows, okay? When the sun moves into Aries, March the 20th, all systems go for you, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces, new moon, and it's Pisces season. We rock. Just for 1 month, we can be the centre of attention. I know that it's not a very Piscean thing to want to be the centre of attention, but nevertheless, it is our birthdays. Right, okay. Pisces birthdays. Venus in Pisces has come to an end. That was nice. I love it when Venus is in Pisces. And we got a little break before Saturn moves into Pisces on March 7th. And I've got a turd on my top lip and I cannot think of anything positive to say about it. So if you can, please leave me a comment. I think it's rough. I think Saturn in Pisces is rough. She says, as she pulls the Judgment card. Now this deck, the Ansata Tarot, puts this as the Pisces card. There's the symbol down there. It's not, it is actually. I can understand why they've done that, because normally the moon is the Pisces card, which I can also understand. But Judgment is such a Piscean thing. 12th sign of the zodiac, and there's no end with a Pisces, is there? There's no beginning and there's no end. So there's a feeling here of something from the past repeating itself, or at least coming back for another go. So you could think about it again, so you could remember it, so you could relive it, and so you can actually change it, okay? How this energy will catch you, I don't know. I think it's going to be strange. And I think it's going to come up in a very, I mean, it's a very Piscean looking card. There's like the sea and the moon and a kind of feeling of, you know, aqueousness all around us. So don't expect it to be normal, but things will pop up. Phone calls, texts, emails, thoughts of people, all of that stuff. Take it as a Piscean does. I was going to say in your stride, but that's depending whether you're a fish or whether you're in the mermaid phase with the legs. Take it in your stride or take it in your fin, okay? Let's have a love card. It's so mysterious, this energy, that I feel like I can't name it. It's that card though. We get ego. Now, Pisces, famously, as a 12th sign, is the dissolution of the ego. So I don't think it's really about yours, although when it is your solar return and it is your birthday month, you have more ego than you would normally have as a Pisces, which is normally about minus 150%. So you are going to want to be front and centre a little bit. And this might lead to power struggles with people who normally expect you to roll over. I feel like these power struggles, I don't think they're serious, but I just think it's good to have a heads up. The power struggles will be ones that you used to have before, and they're just going to come up again for another recycling. It could be with family, it could be with loved ones, okay? But don't discount yourself and give in, because that's what Pisces often does. This is a time for sort of standing up for you and having a bit of ego, actually. Ego is often referred to as a bad thing, but in this case, I think it's good. It's like adding a little bit of salt and pepper to a meal, you know? Okay, thank you everybody. Aries through to Pisces. If you want details of how to join the Gem Stars, that is in the description box, along with any other love videos, pick a card readings and whatnot, and your monthly star sign readings. It's all in there. Do hit the like button, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Namaste.